Hey guys, it's Manda, and this is the third video of a series of how to detail out a bathroom, to take it from a plan to elevating it and creating a page to set up a page to print to PDF and add it to a construction set for detailing. In this video, we're going to cover tagging and why tagging, how I use tagging, and I'll show you some project examples, and then we'll dive in and tag our bathroom. Okay, so my first thing I want to show you is I'm going to drag it over to this screen, is a commercial project that I've done details for that is fully tagged. And this one, you can see my decorative lighting are tagged, the paint colors tagged, the quartz, the appliances, the hardware. See how it all has a different tag, and sometimes it's tagged on top of the item. Sometimes it has a flag. This is an older drawing that I also used these arrows for, so it has a mixture of things. And we just do it like that. So this wall is a mixture of tile 7 and tile 8. And, if you go over to the specs, I don't remember if they're at the end or the beginning. I think they're at the end of this set. Scroll through. So here are my specs that are fully detailed out, and you can see the tiles. We're doing some crazy patterns with tiles, so this looks a little different than it normally does, but here's the picture, and then this is the tag, the appliances. For the tag for the tile. And then here's the paint, and then there's a little picture, and then the descriptions. So here's one example. Another example is a residential one that I have for you. Let me drag it over. Here we go. And it's a residential project I worked on. It's also older, but it just has these oval tags of the different products, of what different things are. And this was an older way of tagging, and I didn't like it enough, so I developed a new way, and I'm really happy with how that came out. But here it is with the bath and how this page was set up, just like we did previously in that last video. Okay, so now that we know about tagging, let's dive in and tag this drawing. So I'm not tagging the plumbing or the lighting or the mirrors, just the tile here. So I have some tags, and you can get these by downloading them from my site. They're not up there yet. They will be soon, and there will be like a little pay for them to throw me a coffee or something. Anyway, so these are my tags. This one here is the carrot. It's in plan view to show that we have this wall trim 1, which is shiplap, on the other walls. And then this is the tagging with the call out line. This one has a mask, a layer mask, so lines drawn underneath it won't show up. You need to send it the line. Oh, we're going to bring this to the front so you can see that now the line is there, but it's hidden behind the mask. Same thing with this tag. It also has a mask. So let's jump in. Went ahead in the other videos, and we have all of the tags here, tile 11, 12, 13, and 14 for this bathroom. So let's start with the elevations, and I'm going to use this one here. No, I'm going to use this one right now. All right. So the wall tile is T12. So come here, double click on it. T12 done, and we're just going to copy that here and here and here. Since this is a different pattern, I want to make this like this is T12 left because it's a left tile, and then this is a T12 right tile. It's very interesting. Okay, so this is a right. This would be a left. And then see how there's like this little baby size of tile? That's when we're gonna come and get this. Right, so copy it over, and again, I hit C enter for copy because that's the command that I set it up to do. For you, if you haven't changed it, C enter will do a circle. So you can always come over to the copy, which is right below the little eraser guy over here. And this is T12, T-12, and it's going to be a right. Yeah, and then we're going to copy this. And same thing, we're going to grab it and we're just going to move it over and it's going to magically flip. Genius. Left. Okay. This is a solid surface threshold, so we need to tag that, but it hasn't been defined yet by the designer. They haven't picked slabs. So I'm just going to write this as SS-X, meaning it hasn't been selected yet. And then here we have shiplap on the walls. It's just a block. I didn't draw the individual lines. That I'll grab this one here. And shiplap is WT1, wall trim 1. You can't tag until everything has been like defined, really. So I don't have that. I don't have the shiplap. It's on that other wall, but I don't have it drawn just because we didn't need to elevate it. So this tile is for the vanity wall. That's T14. So T14, T14. And normally I would put one here, and this toilet would be, PL1. And then the sink would be PL2, and I'd use the one like this, but we're not doing that for this project, so I'm not going to waste time doing that at all. So we've got it all tagged here. Here's another solid surface, so let's do the same. Let's grab our tag, SSX, and just put that right there. You could see when I grabbed it that the mask has adjusted, so it's gonna hide lines that are behind this area of the mask. And if I had lines there, that would be an issue, and I would just bring this in, grab the grip and bring it in. But that's not an issue. The poles haven't been defined. I want to actually call out though that these are glass to glass hinges. And then I'm showing these as glass to wall stays. And copy that and put it over here because we also have them, whoops, on this side. Oh, look at that. The tile is still showing as it used to. So let me grab this tile here, copy it over. Didn't grab enough. Grab it here and put it there. And now I need to trim it. So TR enter to trim. And then we just select all the lines that cross it. And then just, oops, I didn't get that line here or this one there. And then I just come here and delete these. And voila, you will be able to see through the glass, obviously. This is just how it is done. I'm actually going to come in here and I'm going to make these, I'm going to match the properties of the rest of the tile just so it's nice and faded in the background because it is beyond, so it's in the background. Okay, so those are all the tagging I need for the elevation. And now I'm gonna grab these right here and I'm gonna try to remember what the floor should be tagged. Bath floor, T11. So let me bring it over here. And here, I'm gonna put them in this room here. So floor tile was T11, T-11. And then the shower floor is, whoops, I should have found that. Shower floor, T13. 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 I'm gonna just put little asterisks because this one is cut to size. It's not a 12 by 12. So I just wanna make that special. And then over here, we're gonna grab this wall trim 1, and it is on this wall, and it's also on this wall. If I want to, I can go above and beyond and put this here, because this is tile. Ooh, I don't remember. T. Normally I'm good at this. T12. 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 And then left plus left. How do I not have cats on? Left plus right. Must have sent an email. Okay. And then we'll do that there. Sure, let's just copy it here. Same thing. T-12. That's right. Okay. Oop. Okay. Then let's grab this grip because it doesn't all fit there because it's super long. You know what? I don't like how that's coming. We'll just leave it like that. And then over here, we also have, there's a tile on this wall. And that was T14. I could be wrong. But let me just correct this note. This is not WD. WT wall trim. There's shiplap there also. So now this is done and good. I added the floor while we were gone. So that's in here. I wanted to make sure that I notate that the full tile is in the transitions. You don't end up with like a skinny little transition piece, and that we're going to tile under the vanity just to make sure that they put tile there. What I normally do. Okay, and then I come over here to my bath floor detail page, and I just want to make sure that I still have the layers turned on that need to show up. If they didn't show up, I would double click, then I would go over to this layer drop down, and then I would find, this is where the viewport frozen would be, and I would find and I would turn it off. This one here, we have construction tag notes, it's off, which we need to add. So let me turn that snowflake on, and I'm going to double click out of it. And I'm going to jump over to model space. I could jump into it through the viewport. It just slows my computer down. So we're going to grab these here. I still don't know what these page numbers are going to be set up as, and I need to make them so much smaller. And we'll put them in here just like so. That one doesn't exist. A little bigger. Went a little too far. All right, and then these I'm going to bring out of the room a little because they also show here. And this one really just the shower. Oh, but I actually have. Right, so this is where it gets fun because now I have like a million layers and I've got um, all my snapping points turned on still. So it's like, oh, do you want to snap to here? Do you want to snap to here? How about there? And so there's a lot of it. But okay, so these are the views we have. The page isn't set up yet. We're just gonna do X point X for now. And then we'll come back in and we'll set it up. Once all of the pages and everything that we need is a little bit more defined, we'll do that. I do have standards. Normally, like my bathrooms are on, set number 10 of the different categories. But, if I don't have one, two, or if I don't have, say, my normal, I don't know, number 3, then it would just be 1, 2, omit 3, 4, 5, 6, and that just gets confusing. So I just, for now, X point X. It is. So we're going to come back over to here. I want to make sure that my notes of the flooring can be viewed. So let's go over here. And this is my ceiling, so I want to turn that off. So go to the snowflake layer off. This is the viewport layer off. And I want to click that. And then I don't want my ceiling tag turned on in this either. So that is that. Let's move this over a little. That's overlapping. Let's adjust this. All right, that's fine. It's a little overlapping, but those lines don't print, so that will be fine. Okay, so now I need to code these keys. So this view here is 1. It shows that. So that's this one. View number 1. You always want to go in some sort of order. So this is view number 2. And it's also view number 4 because of the shower glass. So it's 2 and 4. And then this one over here is going to be 3. So 1, 2, and 4, and 3. And if it was a long room, you would want to do it like this, where you connect them. See, I've got, so in this view right here, it's like super long down this whole hallway. It shows that it's view number 5 and it's this, and then you draw a line and you connect all of that into here. And this has a ton of layers on it. So this is why we manage our layers and keep everything on the right layer, and then it makes turning things on and off easily. So what I'm noticing is I don't even have the glass. So let's grab that, and I drew it in plain view just above this one, so I'm going to grab this. I don't know if that's enough space. I'll grab this one, put it here, double click into the viewport, hold the scrolly mouse guy, and I try to keep them all on like the same plane. You can make it exact you can draw on top of the viewport. So even though it's like inside of this page, I can still grab a point on there, and then draw a line. So you can see like they're basically all in line. This one, like it could come down a little, it's fine. But it doesn't need to be exact. And then this is also on my no plot layer, so that's not going to show up, also fine. And then all we need to do is double click this number, hit 4. Oops, I should have changed it there. Let's do shower glass enclosure detail elevation. Okay, and that's okay. And then we're just going to make it extend it a little further. And there you go. So in the views, we got the tags. Everything's tagged on the elevations. And then everything is tagged in the floor plan and it matches these tags. So once the rest of the things or materials are defined, we will finalize the rest of the taggings and we'll go from there. I do actually want to grab this one right here, double click in here, hit copy, Control C. When you're jumping from viewport to viewport, you need to do Control copy instead of copy to move it over. Otherwise, you can copy it. You just need to be either in the same viewport or in model space. So, and since I told you that you could do it, I want to show you how to do it. We're going to double click on this viewport line to get into model space with just these layers turned on. It's a little bit slower response time. So I just flip back, but here's how to do it. Double click on the line. See the scroll. But it gives me my plan with just the viewport layers turned on, and then we can draw in space and see everything in the huge file that I have set up. And then we can do that. And then all you do to get out of it is double click on the perimeter that it gave you. And then it goes back in. And I'm going to give you a bonus tip. We want to create a layer state with all of these layers turned on. So when we go to our next bathroom pages, these exact layers will be turned on. So we're going to double click in the viewport. And then we're going to go to this button at the end of the layers to create a layer state for what we have. So I already have some set up. Some are from the architect, some are from past projects, and data guy kind of thing. Anyway, so this is bath details. I already have one set up. So we're going to say bath details and I'm going to hit update. And then it asks me if I want to overwrite it. And I'm just going to hit yes. And then close. And then you're all set. Ready to go. And I'm just going to right click and I'm going to reprint it. Plot. Okay. Bath 4 details. And then it has the residence name underscore the design firm underscore paper size underscore date. And then if it has a revision, I mean, this is a revision, but it's technically not a revision. We would just do file name underscore rev and the revision number that it is. See here, rev 1. And go from there. But now this is it. So I'm just going to hit save and it's asking if I want to rewrite the file, which I do because it was just for practice anyway. So we're going to hit yes. And it popped up over there on my other screen. I have 3 screens, 27 inches. And I didn't fix this magenta and my cyan is printing here in cyan. So let me go over here, right click on the tab. And then I'm going to go to page setup manager, monochrome. I could have done this with inside of the plot. And then we just go to magenta. I have printing as magenta. Take it back to black and hit OK. Where was the other one that was printing that color? What is this? Color. Let's just make it by layer and see if that makes it work. Bath 4 details, plot. Okay. You know what we can do? Let's preview it. Plot, preview. And then, yeah, that's not blue anymore. And then my red is red and those things aren't magenta. This I don't want to show as red. My red is indicating shiplap. So I need to escape to get out of that print setup. And then let's just double click into the viewport, click the line. You can hit PR for properties. I have mine set to hover over on the side always, just because it makes it easy. You don't have to hit PR enter. You can just go over the side and hover. And then it says by layer. Let's just make it by block. And then go from there. You can close it out or dock it over here. So if you don't have it docked over here, let me show you what it looks like. All right, when you hit PR. PR for, oh, let me select here again. Oh, PR, enter. And then it brings it up and you can have it docked or just dock it over here. So I'm just going to dock it over there. And then I'm going to hit this little caret so it just stays over there. And you just hover, and then it has all the things right there on the side. Easy access. All right, now we're ready to officially plot. So plot. I'm ready to preview it. Just did. Bath for setting details. And over here, there we go. Now it's all ready for the designer and to be approved and checked. And then it gets added to the other like 24 pages that the set is going to need. So thank you so much for watching my video. Like and comment and subscribe, all the things. And let me know if there's anything that you're struggling with that you need help with, and I'll make a video. Thanks so much. Bye.